Are Philadelphia vegan cheesesteaks truly more ethical and green? Imagine biting into a classic Philly cheesesteak, but with a plant-based twist that might just change how you see food. Philadelphia is famous for its cheesesteaks, but now many places are offering vegan options that aim to be better for the environment and animals. So, are these vegan cheesesteaks really more ethical and eco-friendly? Let's break it down. First, the environmental impact of plant-based proteins used in vegan cheesesteaks is much lower than traditional beef. The main ingredient in many vegan versions is seitan, which is made from wheat gluten. Producing seitan uses far less water, land, and energy than raising cattle for beef. Beef production is responsible for a large share of greenhouse gases, water use, and land degradation. Switching to plant-based proteins can cut down on these environmental costs significantly. The cheese in a vegan cheesesteak is another important factor. Traditional cheese comes from dairy cows, which produce methane, a potent greenhouse gas. Dairy farming also requires a lot of water and produces waste that can pollute waterways. Vegan cheese options, like those made from cashews, potatoes, or carrots, avoid these issues. Some local vendors in Philadelphia, like house-made vegan cheese, create cheese from vegetables and nuts, which reduces emissions and resource use. Packaging is another piece of the puzzle. Many traditional cheesesteak vendors use single-use wrappers that are hard to recycle. Some vegan restaurants are now switching to compostable or reusable containers. Customers who bring their own containers can even get discounts, helping cut down on waste. From an ethical point of view, vegan cheesesteaks do not involve animal suffering. They support fair labor practices and local small businesses that grow and sell plant-based ingredients. Philadelphia's vegan scene includes popular spots like Hip City Veg and Sabrina's Cafe, which show how plant-based foods can be a big part of the city's culinary culture. These places often participate in vegan food contests and community events, making vegan cheesesteaks a respected part of Philly's food scene. Of course, there are some nuances. The sustainability of vegan cheesesteaks depends on how ingredients are sourced. If vegan cheese is made with highly processed ingredients or imported from far away, it might not be as eco-friendly. Similarly, responsibly raised or locally sourced beef can sometimes have a smaller environmental footprint than industrial meat. Transportation and tourism also play a role. Many tourists come to Philadelphia to try the original cheesesteak, which involves travel that adds to carbon emissions. If vegan options attract more local customers or reduce travel emissions, that could be a positive change. Philadelphia has become known as the vegan cheesesteak capital of the world, with more restaurants experimenting with plant-based ingredients. Over the past 20 years, the city's vegan scene has grown a lot, making these options more accessible everywhere from neighborhood shops to the airport. Looking at all these facts, vegan cheesesteaks do tend to be more ethical and greener than traditional ones when considering resource use, emissions, and animal welfare. But true sustainability also depends on responsible sourcing, waste reduction, and fair labor. The city's movement toward more eco-friendly and ethical cheesesteaks shows that respecting Philly's culinary roots and caring for the planet can go hand in hand.